Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Um, but hi, Sai. So here we are. Yeah. So my computer fried my microphone for the second time. Like, it did this exact thing in October, and now both my microphone and my backup microphone are fried. Now, I had a backup microphone, but when I plug it in, you can hear electricity in the audio. And I'm pretty sure that's not good. So, and it sounds really bad. So I'm like, okay, can't use that one. And I have no idea what to do to fix it or anything. And it's terrible, and I don't have money to go buy a new microphone. So, yeah, if you're wondering what this is, it is a bar tracking my throne for my microphone I was going to get. So it is, like I was planning on saving up to get. So, there it is. I think I covered business. But yeah, Cell is sad and tired and stressed out. But, it is not all, like, doom and gloom. Like, some other stuff in Cell's life might be turning up soon, so it might not be all, this might be doable in the near future, even if I don't get donations. But if y'all help me get it, then we can get back to regular streaming, and I'm sorry. Anyway, so I figured VR chat streams, we can do these a couple times, we can do these in the meantime, in the Meridian. I don't know if that means what I used it as. But yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all having a good Friday? Bye. Oh wait, I normally put music on with these, don't I? Hold on. I'm gonna get music on. Which... There we go. Let's see here. Doobity-doo-doo. All right, there we go. Hi. Or wait. There we go. I'm doing okay. Like I said, aside from my microphone breaking, I'm doing good. I went and I talked to a person about a new job so that I'm not broke all the time. And hold on. This is now too distracting of music. Wait. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, no, I went and got talked about to somebody about job stuff, and then I played a game. One of the boring strategy games that I would never stream that Cell probably should stop playing because they eat like days of my life at a time. But anyway, I went and I did a job interview, and I took them cookies to try to make them like me more. It's great. You can fill the bar, but you know, honestly, if that's what you want, I'll play a VR horror game. I will find a VR horror game to play If you guys want incentive, sure. But yeah, oh, on brighter news, also emotes are officially in the works. Like in the works. I so emotes could happen whenever they're dying. So yeah. But yeah, boy. But yeah, no, I got stuck into a big strategy game for like since yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, and I think I put like 30 hours into that game. Like, actually, that game made me go to bed at 6 a.m. last night. And I'm running off of like 3 hours of sleep. So after stream, I'm going straight to bed. So, bright and early at 10 o'clock, I will go to sleep. Yeah. But yeah, boy, God, I am so out of practice for VR streams. But yeah, honestly, I'll open it up to if people want to join me too, like how Sil does. So if anybody wants to join me, and this isn't your first day here, like if I recognize the name, I'll let you come hang out. Cause like I said, I don't know what to do for VR. Maybe we could do world hopping. I don't know. If you could, yeah. But yeah, thank you, sire. But yeah, boy. All right. So, but yeah, I played I played like a strategy game version of Elder Scrolls, and I was like the Empire, and I was trying to conquer the rest of Cyrodiil. It was fun. But also, I need to really, like, immediately get that off of my computer so I don't spend, like, 20 more hours on that. Because it is... God. I am not good at those games. Not that I'm bad at them. I'm not good with them. I need to not play those games. Oh. Also, the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set came out, and I had people buy me 2 booster packs. So, and I got Gladiolus in a double hollow, and then I got the Emperor from Final Fantasy 2. Super cool. Really excited about that. Oh, and I got a Marlboro. I am still holding out that I'll get a Chocobo or a Moogle or not even a Moogle, actually. I don't really care about the Moogles. I do love Chocobos. I think like Tonberries and Cactar are my favorite, like, Final Fantasy mascot. Or Vivi. Vivi is my favorite. He's so cute. I love Vivi. But yeah. But yeah, at some point, hopefully I'll be able to get more cards before the set goes away. But yeah. Like I said, pretty excited, pretty hype about that, even if I don't really, I can't really participate in it as much as I would like. Yay. Ba-doo, boo, 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 ba-doo. But yeah, I'm sorry. Like I really wanted to play Clair Obscure. I was so excited to do Clair Obscure, and literally, I had one stream of it that had to get cut short, and then immediately my microphone died. It just fried. And I've gone through all my stuff for more microphones, and I couldn't find any. But yeah. Oh. And I've been trying to grow bonsai trees because I got a bonsai tree kit for Christmas 2 years ago. And so I planted them, and I finally got more than one to grow. So I had one, and it was the Rocky Mountain pine tree, and it was already growing. Not very fast. It's little tiny sprouts, but none of the other ones would sprout, and I was so bummed about that. But finally, one of them finally sprouted, and it's not a boring one. I would have been so sad if it was another pine tree. Because I have two types of pine tree. I got the Norwegian pine tree and then the Rocky Mountain pine tree. But no, I got a cool Madagascar, like, permanently autumn leaf tree. So that's super cool. I'm really excited about my little bonsai tree growing. But yeah, someday soon, my blue one, the one that's like always flowered all year round, and my other pine tree will grow, and then I'll have multiple bonsai trees going, and that'll be more than just the two. I'll have all my bonsai trees growing. Also, I tried NOS energy drink for the first time today. I have no idea what flavor that is. It's not bad. I like it. But I have no idea how to describe that flavor that they are, or what flavor they are. NOS. N-O-S-S. Like the stuff you put into a car to make it go vroom vroom really fast. But yeah, I tried a NOS energy drink. And like I said, I have no idea what flavor those are. Some kind of fruity, but like herby. Yeah, I don't know. Fair enough. It's kind of a smaller brand at this point. They kind of got kicked out of the market by all the other ones. But, yeah. Ooh. And I've actually been hanging out in VR more lately. I know it's like, wow, of course you are, Cell. You're here. But I've actually been like, I've hopped in and hung out with people offline a couple times in recent memory. So I'm actually back to doing VR again, kind of. I got it in my head really weird that, like I was bothering people, or like I was intruding on their private time in VR. So I kind of just stopped hopping on because I was like, it's just sad to like walk around by myself in a social game like VR chat, but like every single time. But like I said, I've been hanging out with people finally in VR, so that's been cool. Oh, and to toss back to Final Fantasy, I tried to go play Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn featuring the award-winning Heavensward DLC. Why? Hi, Archangel. Why? But I tried to go play Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn featuring the award-winning Heavensward DLC and all that other stuff. But did you know that if you pay for that game at all, you lose the free trial? Why? That is like the worst thing ever. Like, now I have to like I'm actually tempted to delete my account on Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn featuring award-winning Heavensward DLC because I didn't get anything cool. Just delete it and get me a new one so that I have that free trial, because you can play all the way up till the newest expansion for free. And I'm like, that sounds fun. I've been wanting to try it, but it's so bad. Yeah, I was a big Final Fantasy fan. I grew up playing the PS1 and PS2 games. And even Final Fantasy 13 and 15 I played. But like, I don't know. After 13 wasn't very good, and then 15 was worse. Like, 15 was just a Kingdom Hearts. It played like a Kingdom Hearts game. And then, probably because it was made by the Kingdom Hearts team, honestly. But, and then 16 16, they get rid of all of the things that make Final Fantasy games Final Fantasy games. And then it's like, well, it just makes it hard for me to care. And then like the MMOs seemed fun. Like I said, if you were here for Sullivan Night, I have like multiple friends, not just Rosie, but I have multiple friends who are super into Final Fantasy 14. And I want to play it because everyone has told me it is better to play than World of Warcraft, which was always my MMO of choice. And I think I can see how it could be, but like, I paid for the game once and now I can't play it. Even though it's free. Everything but the newest expansion is free. And it's just like, damn. It's just such a bummer. You know what I mean? Just so disappointing. But like I said, I'm at like level 16 on my furthest character, so I'll probably just delete my account and start over. Because I guess that's what I have to do now. If I want to play that game. So, meh. Yeah. But yeah, what else have I been up to? Boy. Honestly, like, and the worst part is that I was like, but yeah, the worst part about all this stuff happening to me is because, like, I had just kind of slowed down for a couple weeks because I was burned out a little bit on streaming, and I finally felt good about streaming again and was like, all right, burnout's over. We can go back to streaming every single day. I was like excited to get into Clair Obscur. That was going to be a lot of days, and I had other games lined up. I had tons of games ready to go, and then mic broke. I don't want to sit and linger on that. I keep wanting to sit and talk about that. I'm just so upset about that still. And it's been days. That was like Monday. But yeah. But yeah, no, like I said, it's been mostly just hanging out with friends. You know, I mean, I guess theoretically I could stream with my webcam microphone, but it is so bad. I just don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. Maybe, I sat and agonized over that like all week. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do some test recordings and see if I hate it. I don't know. What? Is this really my like playlist? Man, I really need to like update my streaming playlist. Hold on, wait, maybe we can just, I don't know what to do. You like so I have an option for y'all for what we can do today. I have some options. We can go world hopping and just like hang out and vibe in VR. If anyone shows up, we can hang out with them too. It'll be great. Other option, I guess we could do an impromptu like karaoke stream maybe. Although I'm not sure how well that would work with this microphone as the primary microphone. Because, like, I know you can hear me breathing really bad. So, like, with the VR headset. But yeah, that's an option. What else do we have? Yo, Thomas! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! I am Sal, Android Girl Variety VTuber, Lord of the Scuff. So scuffed that my PC destroyed my microphone. So, how was your stream? What were you playing? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Africa. Dang it. And, I actually like super love this song. Dogs cry out in the night. And there's just looking for some solitary company. Gunfire Reborn? Nice! I have no idea what that game is, but cool. This is above the Serengeti. Hey, VR stream. Yeah, hi, Mark. So yeah, impromptu VR stream. So the only thing I can do without my microphones of any sort. It's so bad. I'm still upset about that. But yeah, VR. Yeah, it's something. Look at me in all my Vroid glory. Ooh. Why? But yeah, and you know what? I'll have it be, it's open to whoever wants to join, like, Sills community nights. I don't know what else to do. Just kind of hang out, I guess. I thought about doing, like, we could do, like, way from you. Something that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. It's the rains down in Africa. God, I love this song. But yeah, I figured we'll do world hopping, or I thought about doing an impromptu karaoke stream, but the audio will probably be kind of scuffed anyway. Yes, this is the cover by NSP. Well, it was either this one, either the NSP cover or the Weezer cover, honestly. I just like them more. Yeah, you nailed it. But yeah. I think I've saved some worlds to go to. Like, because I pop onto the website sometimes and just go, like, ooh, that world looks cool. All right. Games no more. Never play video games. For a little bit of God of War. Never play video games. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of Fallout 4. That's okay, and not right now. I got things to do. So don't play video games no more. Never play video games. Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not a game. It's an incredible journey through old American history. Your life and fighting for your family is with honor and integrity. That's not a game, that's an adult thing. That's not a game at all. That's like fucking Shakespeare. Video games. Yes, to play fucking video games. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a dork. I didn't know what music to play, so I just put my karaoke playlist because I haven't actually updated my other songs in forever. But I always keep the karaoke playlist updated in case I need to do a celebration of some sort. Because also, I like karaoke. I've been trying to get my friends to come do like a full-on like karaoke collab stream where we all just take turns doing karaoke, but no one wants to do it. By no one, I mean Sil specifically doesn't want to do it. You rap button. Yo. Hi, Mac.
Hello.
But yay, yay. I always love your avatars.
Happy they bring joy.
Oh, I think I might need to update. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. I was gonna say, kind of hard to hear. Yo, Skia, hello. Welcome into Scuff Central stream. Cause my computer fried my microphone, so VR. The funny part is it fried it for the second time. Yeah. No idea why it's doing that and why it's happened twice or anything. So, yeah. No idea how to fix it. No, nothing. Had IT people looking at it across the internet, but so I don't really know what to do. But yeah. So yeah, Scuff Stream. We're kind of just hanging out in VR, and this is gonna be streams until we've paid for something. Can poke Glad, she knows lots of audio things. You know, maybe. But yeah, no, my big problem is my main microphone died back in October, and I've been using my backup microphone while I try to save up money for this. And then, my backup microphone fried too. And then I try to plug in my backup because I am actually smart enough to have a backup and a backup. Both of them are, well, one of them is fried also. My headset microphone, which honestly wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. Wasn't as bad as my webcam microphone at very least. And then so that microphone's fried, and then the triple backup microphone that sounded like I was speaking into a tin can. I can hear the electricity running through the microphone while it's recording. I plugged it in, and everyone was screeching in terror in the Discord call I tested it out on, because it sounded so bad. Now I'm kind of like, it was so bad. Yeah. And now I'm like, I'm kind of scared for all of the things that are like valuable plugged into my computer. Like, kind of feel like I need to unplug this headset after every use now to make sure it's safe, because this thing is very expensive. But I don't know how to fix my computer. I don't have money to fix I don't have money to get people to look at the computer. I don't have money for a new microphone. It's like just the worst timing at all for all this stuff. It's so bad. But yeah. That is life of Sal. We're talking about, and I haven't for a while. You sure you're telling me about your new job? Anyway, life is expensive. Yeah. But yeah, but yeah, I have decided that I need to uninstall Europa Universalis again. I can't be trusted with games like that. Like, I actually, like, I've been playing that for the last few days, and I'm just like, I definitely can't play that no more. I need that removed from my PC as soon as possible. Hey, so, want to hear something funnier? So, guess when I went to bed last night after, after we left call, because we were supposed to go to bed. Because I was in, like, our group chat talking with Mac, actually, and, I was playing Europa Universalis. And we went, like, we ended call at 3, almost 4 a.m. When do you think I went to bed?
I would hope around 4, possibly 5 a.m.
7. The time I normally go to work.
Yeah, that's that's no good. That's no good.
Yeah, I slept 3 hours, woke up, drank 4 cups of coffee, and then went to a job interview. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I can actually look at my face and see that I didn't sleep, and I've never had that happen before. I never, like, look at myself and I'm like, I have the eye sunk in dark eyes thing that people always use, and like, and I have that today. First time
Maybe
ever.
uninstalling it is a good idea.
Yeah. Although, on the bright side, I did finish conquering Cyrodiil.
Congrats.
Yeah, so, I mean, at least when I was like, if I was gonna stop playing, I said, like, I need to at least conquer Cyrodiil before, because it was the Elder Scrolls mod. I'm like, I need to at least conquer Cyrodiil before I give up on this campaign, and I did it. Now I have to uninstall this game immediately and never touch it again. Like, I actually might go ahead and, like, make a folder in my Steam library and call it Banned Games, and put it and all the games made by that studio in it. So, maybe Civ too, for that matter. I shouldn't play those games. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. How are you? Okay. But yeah, but I don't know. Do you like those kind of games? Like super strategy games?
Those games are great. I love stuff like Total War and Mechanicus.
Yo, Jeff, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sylvian Legion. I hope you have a cell of a time. I have no idea if I did the whole pose right. It's been so long. Wait. I hope you have a cell of a time. Yeah. Strategy can be fun, yes, yes. Yes, but Cell cannot be trusted with those games anymore. Maybe a strategy game like StarCraft or Warcraft would be fine. Or maybe even a city builder or something. But I can't play grand strategy games like Civ or Europa or Stellaris anymore. Yeah, this is VR chat. So, yeah, I was doing Claire Obscura, but my microphone broke. So, we're doing VR chat. I know, I'm sorry. I was excited. Everyone talked about how good that game was.
Because it's so amazing. It's such unfortunate luck.
This is the microphone that is bundled into the VR headset. I cannot use this for anything else but VR. Well, actually, wait. Wild, nice quality. Yeah, no, the Valve Index has a shockingly good microphone. The only thing bad about it is that it picks up breathing really well. And no matter what filter I put on it, I can't get rid of it. So, yeah, because the microphone is like right next to your mouth, kinda. So you can kind of hear me breathe. But yeah, so I can't really. So I guess theoretically, I've seen Puck do this actually. My friend Puck. I've seen them do the like VR background and then stream that way. So they like the green screen background and then they streamed in VR chat in a game. So maybe I could try to figure that out. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Or I could just wear like my headset as like a hat basically and try to see if I can get the microphone to work.
Ah, yes, true scuff.
But like that does not seem like good solutions to my brain. That seems like I don't know how to make a VR chat account. Just download VR. But also, I'm not. Since it's your first time here, I actually would rather. Like I said, I'm okay with people joining. I just would like to know them. So if you've been here more than once, I don't mind if you join. If that's okay. Just for. I don't want people popping in. Wait, are you Little Dino from the server? Twist told me to. Oh.
It is.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're good. You can join. But yeah. I don't think I've actually seen you in chat before. Or I don't, or at least I forgot about it if I have, so I'm sorry. I don't have the best memory. I'm sorry. Especially when it comes to like username. Oh, fair. Yeah, especially when it comes to usernames. They can kind of Oh yeah, it's a twink. Yeah, your Discord name is Twink. So I always do the Homestar Runner reference of it's a twink. Like it's the cheat. Which no one but me would ever get. I don't know why I make that joke. Like, I don't know. I do that all the time. I make references for me. I'd be funny for me first and never accommodate for other people. It's worse. You know who the worst person it is to that I'm about that with? I'm the worst about it with my mom. I will make so many internet references and stuff where she just won't get it. And I'm like, why did I even make that joke? She would never have gotten this. So bad. I'm sinking all night, lying on the sofa. You only give a damn and so when it's all over. And yours, you know what? This is where? I'm sorry. You know what my name is? Just add me again. I'll add you back. It's fine. Just. Sleep. I'm sleep. But yeah. Boy. Yeah, no. But yeah, brain conversation. Only give a damn when it's all over. Quickly resort to panic karaoke. You say if the
Distracting with music.
yeah, I've been really gunning for like a friend group karaoke stream, but no one ever wants to pull the trigger on that but me. That is the wrong button, Sal. But yeah, yeah. I love that you're just back there menacingly.
It's what I do best.
I sing so terribly I can never do a karaoke stream. I'm sure you're fine. And if not, just claim that alcohol was involved and you'll just get a pass. Or another idea is actually you can sit an audio mix your audio coming out, and that's what all like the big streamers do. They'll throw some reverb and a bunch of other stuff like they're in a stadium. If you can even sustain a single note at all, even if you're kind of terrible, I mean, then it works. You can do that. Ah, okay, I can go somewhere more quest friendly. Hold on. What? Is this PC only? It is PC only. Where else do I have? Let's see. We got God, my indecisiveness. Blay. I would have to involve to even consider it. Yeah, no, that's fair. Here we go. Wait. Here you go. Portal. Portal away. You can request in a moment and you can come in. You have short-term memory loss because I forgot what I ate for breakfast. Was it coffee? Honestly, I feel like that is more often than not my breakfast. All right. Also, I want to sit for a second. Also, wait, hold on. There we go. And there we go. So yeah. Oh, also, I should... I'm gonna sit. I need to bring this closer. Okay. I'll be honest though, I'm very much like that too. I frequently forget stuff like I did that day. That's usually what I have for breakfast, but oh wait, I didn't have lunch or breakfast. Yeah, that's fair. You should eat something though. It is significantly better for you to eat something. Probably. Unless you are like in need of a calorie deficit, but also like talk to a doctor before you attempt doing stuff like that. And Chipotle. Yo, you know what I love? I actually really like Chipotle. I do not think Chipotle is the best burrito place. In fact, I think off the top of my head, I can think of two of that type of burrito place, like the Subway of burritos sort of place, where I would like it better than Chipotle. But Chipotle is solid. I like Chipotle. But yeah. But I think Cafe Rio and Qdoba are better than Chipotle, but Chipotle is solid. I love Chipotle. I think, I'll be honest, I think that burritos are top 5 food. Just something so satisfying about a burrito when you're in the mood for a burrito. Yo, double gated. Burritos are really good. Burritos are really good. Like, genuinely, like, when I'm in the mood for a burrito, like, I think a burrito satisfies, like, its own craving more than most other foods. When I crave a burger isn't as satisfying as a burrito when I crave a burrito. Like, genuinely. Same with pizza or sushi. Those aren't as good when you want one as a burrito is. I don't know if that even makes any sense. Usually get like Subway when it comes to, but I usually tend to get Jersey Mike's most of the time. I prefer Jersey Mike's. I will give you that one. Jersey Mike's is a lot better. I don't like Subway anymore. Subway has become just McDonald's again to me. You know what I mean? It's just like one of those things that I get like kind of sick eating if I eat it. Because I'm also one of the people who gets sick if I eat McDonald's. So, like, physically sick if I eat McDonald's or Burger King. To destroy. Yo.
I'm trying to figure out what your avatar's off.
It's me. I'm a VTuber.
Okay.
Like,
Your avatar's like not loading. Neither of yours are.
Well,
It's
he
not
is
even giving me fallbacks. Both of you guys are just the like air dummies. I love Quest so much.
Well, I'm an uploaded Vroid, and Mac is like a eye golem.
Mac's always an eye golem.
No, I'm not.
Sometimes he's a fish or a dataling.
Yeah, I have loads of them.
So, how did you break your mic? I used it. It literally, I think my PC is running too much power through the microphones, but maybe through everything, because like I can hear electricity on my double backup microphone. So maybe just that type of microphone isn't working. I don't know. Like I said, all I know is I just started trying to use it, and all of my mics but the VR headset and my webcam were just broken. It just wouldn't work. The worst part is that the interface was still picking up. It's just the microphone that got fried.
Like the head tilts down, the arms like spread.
So I don't know. We get every time you run and jump.
What?
No, you don't. You only get it if I bump a ledge. So I better stand still then. Ha! You are wrong. They are white with lavender stripes. Ha! Avatar, unfortunate. The Nova Beast avatar I use hasn't been updated or. Aw, I'm sorry. That sucks, Thomas. But yeah, we're stuck with Vroid Selvi for at least for however long the microphone issue lasts. We might get a new microphone soon. Or something, I don't know. I use now, it's really neat. I'm getting used to like it. Nice. That's super cool. When I am not streaming, I've been using this avatar a lot. I'd feel weird being anyone other than me live. But I've been using this whenever I'm not live. Just like hanging out with people. So it's a robot version of Crony from Hololive. So lavender is the same. No, it's not. It's light purple. Do you not know your colors? You know, we could do like a classic avatar. We're gonna do crop top and short shorts. My original summer outfit from like, they're like barely short shorts, honestly. From like, but this is my original, this is my first alternate outfit that I ever got. But yeah, furry Sylvia. I'm not a furry though. Also, like, I don't have like a furry I don't have any furry avatars saved. I guess unless you count. I think the closest to a furry avatar I have saved is probably, it's probably this. Here, hold on, wait. Let me get better in light. It's a robot and a cat. If you want, okay. Now, if you want a furry version of Cell, I have thought about this. If I was to have a fursona, I don't think it'd be a mammal. I think it'd be like an amphibian or a bird. I feel like that's more me. Like an axolotl or maybe a fish. Do people do fishies, I guess? Fish furries? I don't know. But I wouldn't be something basic like a cat or a fox or something. Or a dog. Everybody's one of those. Or even like a dragon, because like that's like that's a runner-up everyone picks. I'd pick like something like really unique that nobody ever picks. Sure they do. Sure they do. Just more rare. They a type of scaly? I'm not sure. You could be a porpoise? That's a mammal. I say no to porpoise. But, oh, heck no, not a skunk. Ew. But yeah, no. You know, I would be like I said, I'm leaning more towards like salamander. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to do furry, that would be more my speed. Or like I said, or maybe like a parakeet. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe since I'm a robot, maybe my persona should just be a different like appliance. Like just have it be like an appliance. Like, yeah, it's an anthropomorphic toaster. Anthropomorphic like air fryer. I don't know.
When I was in choir a couple years ago, I sung
Crocodile? I don't, well, okay. Crocodile is getting closer to like my vibes, but I don't think Crocodile fits me very well. I'm too ADHD to just sit still somewhere. I just want to keep walking and looking around while I talk. But yeah, no, I'd be something like an axolotl. Like, genuinely, that's like my vibe. If I was to do something like that. Hello. Hi, Kodai. Hi, Lakodai. Welcoming. How are you? Hi. You should be a robot with a Shark head. Actually, you know, it'd be kind of funny. I could just be like a robot, and then I could just have like a goldfish bowl for a head. Like, actually, that was an actual early runner, or like an early draft of Selvi, actually. Would be a goldfish with robot body. So, another early draft was, I really wanted to be a TV head robot, because I'm a big fan of those. Like Conti from Fully Cooley. You know? Like Conti from Fully Cooley, that's like one of my favorites. Yeah. So like I have a design somewhere that I drew up on paper of TV head robot Cell. Honestly, that's kind of like a persona if you think about it for a robot. Honestly, I might count it. There you go. Robot persona TV. I would be a TV. But yeah. This song is from those old PlayStation commercials. I don't know if any of you remember these. Like, the perfect day. The chorus is the good part from the commercials. But yeah, but yeah, no, I used to love these commercials. I miss liking commercials. Is that weird? Like, I used to think I hated commercials on TV, but then like everyone switched to like streaming services, and now commercials are so much worse, and I'm nostalgic for commercials. It's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, what a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. They're so boring. I know. They are so boring. Like, I don't remember the last time. I don't remember a last time I had a commercial I enjoyed in any facet. I think, well, yeah, no, actually, it wasn't that long ago. It was an ad for Rick and Morty getting a new season on Adult Swim. That was the last commercial I enjoyed. And it was like a puppet Rick and Morty. How it feels to chew 5 gum. I loved that commercial. That was a good one. I watched an episode of Monster Jam recently. It was, I don't know what Monster Jam is. Of the same time. Oh, wait, Monster Jam. I get it. Like 4 versions of Grave Digger. That's terrible. I feel like the monster truck rallies, like they had 2 good trucks, which was Gravedigger and Bigfoot, and then they just never bothered to keep that going. They were just like done. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what do you mean you're just like, you don't have any other trucks? None of them ever got like iconic? You never promoted another truck from the monster truck like thing? Like, I don't know. I feel like marketing gets so lazy. They're like, hey, we got a little bit of success. And instead of trying to build something else up so that, while utilizing that success, let's just go all in and milk it for everything it's worth. And it's like, it's just such a terrible way to be. Sylveon, they don't use cars anymore. In the monster trucks? Wait, what do you mean? They don't they don't crush cars anymore? Then what else do they do? They're monster trucks. They crush cars. That's what they do. That's what they're for. The big truck eats the little truck. The little, yeah, that's how the game, that's how the monster trucks work. It is so disappointing. Why? But yeah, no, that's so terrible. Oh, god damn it. I don't know. I feel like so many of these like brands and IP just don't even know what they are doing. I feel honestly, I think what's happening is I think they're just giving the company to whoever, and they're like, hey, you ran like a pistachio business successful, sure, you can run a monster truck entertainment industry. And the guy who knows nothing about what people like, and then they ruin it. It's because of lack of viable cars to crush. Go to a junkyard, buy a bunch of cars, crush them. God, it's not hard. Sick tricks like a tech deck. You know what is another thing that I think is super boring now because no one ever bothered to promote anybody else? Why is skateboarding dead? Like, so just no one came by to try to replace Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk never thought, hey, maybe I should promote somebody younger, you know, to keep my companies kind of going. Because he owns all these skate companies, and sure, they're established, but like no one thought of this? No one thought, hey, we should throw stuff forward for other people? I don't get it. God, I had the perfect spot and I keep ruining it. Because my ADHD ass can't just not touch the thing. Older cars, because the material they were built out of is much sturdier than with modern care. We'll just use junkyard. Like I said, we'll just cars that are derelict. Here, okay, wait, here's an idea. Maybe I can get... You know, close enough. But yeah, no, just use like derelict cars. Load up on, just buy up a bunch of cars that are like gonna get demolished and demolition derby it. It's not hard. Like, it doesn't matter. No one cares. Honestly, I'm of the opinion that, like, I would rather more dangerous cars that look better, but we just get rid of most of the cars anyway and start building like Japan. Like, that is what I vote for. Make cars less safe, but make less cars. Get rid of like half of all cars and cost money. Everything costs money. But yeah, no, that is my thought. Make cars cool looking again. I don't remember the last time I saw a car that I liked. You know? But yeah, why? You know, there's so many things that got ruined because nobody set something else up or just are gonna fizzle out. Like, nobody is gonna care about watching pro skating anymore. When Tony Hawk retires, it's over. No one's gonna care anymore. Because who would they care about? Everyone, like, Tony Hawk is almost like, what, 60? So when Tony Hawk goes, like, there's no big skater guy to take his place. It's just over. It's just over, fam. You know, and just as an example, like, then it's just over. Because, like, Have you heard of any other younger skateboarder? Because like I'm pretty sure you'd hear about it if like Tony Hawk was like, here's the new big skateboarder. They're in a Tony Hawk game. I don't know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? All alone, wired wrong. Bam Margera? Bam Margera is just as old as Tony Hawk. And he's fat now. He actually can't skateboard anymore. He actually said in a recent interview, because he got fat and he's been suffering from like alcoholism, he's been embarrassed to go out in public with any of his skateboarding friends from when he was a pro skater. So that's why he's been like gone from like the industry. Any day now. Any day now. But yeah. Some Bo Burnham. But yeah, no, there's so many things like that. I'm like, I just don't get why. Like, who is running these things? Why is nobody promoting anything? Like, it feels like there used to be... Honestly, I think that's actually what it was. I think back in, like, the early mid-2000s and 90s and 80s, people were like... There was a lot of free money running around, and people were like, let's just throw stuff around and see what sticks. And I think now everybody's, like, afraid to. You keep listing off people who are super old. Madam, that's the problem. Everyone in skateboarding is like 40. They all started in like the 80s. And if they're not 40, then they're only a little bit younger than that. They're all like 40, 50. Go skating. I always wanted to go skating, but I didn't have that much access to asphalt. Honestly, genuinely, one of my most wanted like sell merch items is a skateboard with like a sell print on it. Gotta work 3 jobs just to live off the street. I'm sorry, I totally feel it. But yeah, no, but yeah, no, like, I never learned how to skateboard. I always wanted to. But yeah, one of my dream merch items, because like this is one of those things that I want for me. I want sell on a skateboard. That is just something that I would be excited and happy and want. You know? Like, I don't know. I feel like I love skateboard art. I'm honestly kind of shocked that Fortnite, they added the skateboard back bling. They added the skateboard back bling, and they didn't make it like a permanent thing to go do. You know what I mean? They never made like the skateboard back bling a thing that is consistently getting like new things. They really should have just made it like a skateboard an item, like a permanent item that you could actually skate on. And like it could have just been a vehicle like a car that you can put in your inventory. And then you could have like the print on the skateboard of like art, and you could collect the art, and it could be a customized thing like all the everything else. Hi Aura. But yeah, sell body pillow win. Hello. Whenever I get money to get more merch going. I know, I saw that they added Hank Hill. But yeah, I did get accepted for a new merch company. Not that there's anything wrong with my old one, but I got accepted for a new one where they do work for me. Yo.
You invite Pokey.
Oh, I can invite Poke here.
He has requested on me.
Oh, I didn't even see that he requested. I was probably in the middle of talking about something. Poke here. Yay. People actually join me. That's so cool. Oh, hey, Motherly's on too. But yeah.
Hi. How are you doing? Yeah.
Yo.
Trying to not be tired. Trying to get a second win because I don't want to go to bed.
God dang it, Bobby. Blah.
I was going
That
to bed.
boy ain't right.
So here I am.
Is it bad that I get confused when Poke Aura and I don't know, maybe.
So when did you want to sleep? Because I'm off tomorrow. It's only my only day off, so it's the only night I can stay up.
Oh, I guess as a heads up, I am streaming.
Hey, Pokemon. That's an interesting.
Oh,
That's
okay.
an interesting way to turn around.
You're fine. It's not like I'll just add Unity Cube there.
But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna return to my rock of nice background. But yeah, I used to love this world actually. Like this was one of my favorite worlds when I first got into VR. Like, I don't know. I grew up in the middle, like IRL Cell grew up in the middle of the mountains. So like the beach, like this sort of vibe right here is like something that like it felt like a fairy tale, whatever kinda. The funny part is I've still never actually seen it IRL. Although every time I've gone to a beach IRL, it's been really disappointing and not fun. Like, I don't know, TV, movies and video games and movies and stuff always made beaches seem so much more good, so much more. You know what I mean? Like, just so much more, like, fine. Because, like, every time I've gone to the beach IRL, it's been kind of meh. So, it's been a lot of getting sand places and being really hot outside. You know? Everything on the beach costs money? Not necessarily. What was that? Where? Yeah, what was that? Where? But yeah, no, you go to the beach, like a lot of, you didn't hear that loud, like, ka-tang sound? It was definitely in the game. I hate the sand. It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere. Wait, is Della over here? I would have figured I would be too far away. But yeah, no, yeah, no, you could go like sunbathe or just sightsee at a beach, I guess. Ah, okay, okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I still always wanted to go to like a tropical island or something, like Hawaii. But I'm also kind of like, part of me almost feels like, what would I even do there? It's the pin being... Jason Voorhees? Oh, hi. Happy Friday the 13th, Mr. Voorhees. I'm a big fan. No one's having sex here. Don't you worry. I'm keeping a good eye on the campers. I'm responsible. I swear. Go with everybody else. Okay. Yeah, virginity's cool.
You're a dumbass, then.
I got told by
I'm starting
Jason
to lighten this
Voorhees
look
to
up.
come over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
I mean, I see them in the water over there. Hang on, I gotta. No, I think we gotta deal with them. Hang on, let me quickly. I'm gonna.
Oh, hey, it's Alan Wake.
What, you gonna show him what's for?
Yeah, hang
Get a
on.
cup of coffee.
No, I'm John Wick.
Wait. No, you're Alan Wake.
Alright.
No, John Wick.
You're
Alright,
100%.
Right, Pokey?
You are 100% Alan Wake. Trust me.
Are you sure? Because like, I mean, this one thought I was John Wick, so.
Alan Wake was like my favorite game of last year. I know. Oh, hey.
Yeah, for them last rounds. I mean, I just got this, but I don't know about too much about it.
I think it's a broken flashlight of some kind. Maybe
You
a
think?
lamp.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh.
Why
Yo,
did the
wait.
character blink against my will?
Yo, it's the light switch when he switches the light. Alan Wake. Honestly,
You just blinked.
that is a sick avatar. I love that.
Yes.
Alan Wake DLC for
I mean, I
Expedition
could check-
33.
There was one I wanted to show, but I forgot to favorite it.
That's
I'm gonna
Fair.
go get it, and I'm gonna request back on you.
Okay.
Prepare for thy arrival.
I will.
Actually.
I am prepared. But yeah, my name is Alan Wake.
Oh, there we go. That's how you.
But yeah, why?
No, that's it.
But no, I always wanted to go to like a tropical island and drink like neon colored drinks like this
I mean, yeah.
and sit on the beach and be all like, ooh, look at the pretty sunset. Throw a coconut at somebody, I don't know. It'd be great. But yeah. When are they gonna add Jason Voorhees to Dead by Daylight already? They added the bunny from Five Nights at Freddy's.
I totally forgot today was actually Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Really?
I totally forgot.
It's just
I
natural.
totally forgot. I totally forgot.
That was great timing.
Oh. We found those avatars last night. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Alright, no, touch back.
But yeah, boy. Why? But yeah, no. Like I said, I still really want to go on like a vacation where I take a trip somewhere like far away for like a week or something.
I didn't even see it.
Like, and like far away, I mean like outside of continental USA at very least. That would be like my minimum for like far out vacation of far away. Because it never kind of feels like I've actually been on like a vacation when I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I took a trip to California. It doesn't feel like a vacation. I reject that one. You know, I'm not going to say lewd stuff in the deep voice. Or at least not stuff like that. Nope. Rejected. Heck, I'd rather you want me to call you a good girl or something. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Japan is a good place to start. Yo, for real, like a Japanese vacation is up there on like my biggest wants. I have almost gone to Japan 4 times. I at one point like started a whole group where I would be like the actual like tour guide for Like I would be a tour guide for like a group of people to try to like, and all they had to do was like pay part of my hotel fees. And like I had a whole group I was trying to get that going for, and then the pandemic happened, and then it had to get canceled. Second part for a reason, as it leaves it ambiguous. But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm like I said, I'm not saying it. No, the thing is Japan is still cheaper than America. Like the yen is still like weaker than the dollar, but their how far it goes is so much further. The only things that you're like that's the crazy part about Japan is like their money isn't worth as much as ours, yet all of their stuff isn't worth as much as ours. Also, is somehow also like cheaper than ours. So like you could go there and eat food significantly better than here in America for like half the price, and then you could stay there and have like rent be basically like nothing compared to here, and so on and so forth. Like honestly, even vacation aside, if someone was suddenly just like, hey Sel, do you want to move to Japan? I would be like, yes, no hesitation. I don't care what they're wanting me to do, I'll do it. I want to move. I would take that in an instant. I would figure out whatever. I would kill for that. Japan is nice. I want to live there. Same, I'd love to live in Japan, right? It's like the optimum place to live. The whole country has Wi-Fi for free everywhere. The whole country has Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi. Just free Wi-Fi. It's the only place in the world that you can literally stream from like the middle of the mountains if you wanted. The only one. God. Like just the middle of nowhere. I could just pull up my phone and start a stream. And that would be like a thing you could just do in Japan. You would have good enough signal everywhere in that entire country. And they have faster internet than us. Korea has faster internet than them, though. But yeah, no, just everything about it. Their food is good, all of it. I want to live there. But yeah, why? But yeah, no, as far as the vacation goes, I've actually thought about trying to get like friends together to go take a Japan trip also. Like even now with the VR, or not VR, with VTubing, I've thought about being like, hey, VTubing friends, maybe instead of TwitchCon this year, we should all save up more and go to Japan. I can get us, like I said, I already did all this planning before to get a cheap trip to Japan for 2 weeks down for like pretty cheap. And I'm like, part of me is like we could reuse that plane, you know. But yeah, no, I only ever brought it up like once or twice, so I don't really blame people for not wanting to go for it those times. You know what I mean? But you know, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll go ahead and actually get like a friend trip to Japan. That might be fun. Hi. Yeah. Bim 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 bim. It's my time to pay. This is our judgment day. We made a sacrifice and now we aim to take your life. Shoot without a gun. Don't pick on anyone. It's really nothing new. It's just the thing we like to do. Welcome back, Jeff. But yeah, no, I would kill for a trip to Japan. Live in Japan, it has some downsides also. First, to see if you like it. Oh yeah, 100%. I 100% think that just taking a trip there would already be like massive. Yeah, but like I said, my big problem is that I just like never have money. Like I've been living paycheck to paycheck literally since the pandemic started. Or worse, sometimes I've been living like so I've had a couple months or couple periods of time in general where I'm living off of somebody else basically because I couldn't afford, like I wasn't like able to keep, I haven't been able to keep like proper like adult employment for pretty much the last couple of years. It's been terrible. So like I can't even like plan a trip or do something like that if I wanted to. Like the only reason I'm even able to kind of do the TwitchCon stuff is because I live in a place where it's really cheap to fly to San Diego. You know, I like San Diego and Vegas, they're like $50, and then I just need enough for food and my share of the hotel. Then it's like, for me, it's like,
You know,
for Sil, it's like $1,000. For me, it's like 500.
you know, I'm only gonna do this for dramatic effect.
But yeah, yeah. Honestly, like, I'll keep talking about it with people. Maybe we can get a group going and do a Japan trip. That would be kind of fun. Just we all would go, and that would be so cool, actually. No, like I said, I'll need to keep talking to people about potentially doing that. That would be really cool. You know how much you mean to me. Why must you leave? Just a flower on a tree. Must you leave? This is a song from Gintama. I have never watched Gintama. It is on my list though. It is my long anime I'm gonna watch after I get caught up on One Piece. I've already like decided. I'm down. Yo, let's go. We got Lakota signed on. Now I just need to get like Sil and Pokey or something. Viper, Sil, Pokey, Viper, something like that. Just get enough people signed on to go, and we'll have it. Honestly, I don't know why, but I'm like, I'm gonna go bother Pokey here. Hold on. Yo, that's sick, actually.
Am I about to witness droid on droid violence?
I mean, I'm a B1 battle droid. I'm supposed to be inferior to them. Especially after episode 1.
I actually just learned that apparently the reason that the bad guys are using droids in the early episodes is that the Trade Federation from one of their companies builds them. Like that's the entire reason they had it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you also do know why B1 battle droids become like this, like the funny like little stupid ones of like making all the dumb little quips. It's because since they ended up putting their own like AI in each single battle droid, and instead of a collective hive mind, they had in one.
Huh? That's kind of funny.
Also, Motherly would like to join.
Oh yeah, Motherly can join. She should be able to invite off of any of you guys. I have it set to.
I can't.
It's friends, so we cannot invite.
Oh,
sadly.
well, like Dolly, you were just able to rejoin, so I kind of figured you were.
I was able to. I was able to rejoin because I was previously here.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it worked like anybody on my friends list could join, even if it's requesting off of somebody else.
It's weird. It should work that way, but it doesn't. It's weird.
Fair enough. Oh, did you know that there is they do ban the B1 droids in the sequel series, like after Order 66?
Done. Why am I sad?
But
No, they banned battle droids in a sequel series. However, Emperor Palpatine decided to make
Joestar
a new
character?
line of droids,
It's my stance.
which he deemed as the security droid.
well, also there
Yeah,
is a very notable B1 droid, battle droid, that is named Mr. Bones, and he's like got a whole book about him apparently.
Yeah, so it's like
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
He's like an assassin.
Yeah,
and-
I do. Yeah, I do know B1
So,
droids are just banned
below
from
that,
it
that
in
was one of
battle
their
ever
streaming.
again. That's why Emperor Palpatine made like a. I think he made the KXB units.
Thank
That's
you.
what they're called.
Okay.
Which have you seen Rogue One
No,
at all? Oh. Have you played Jedi Fallen Order
no.
or any one of those? Oh
I'd
fuck.
wait, but you know
Okay.
what?
Are
I
referring
have
to these
watched.
droids?
You what?
I will tell you this
Hang
right
on.
now.
I'd wait.
Every Star Wars media I've ever seen, I've
Yeah,
watched
I'm referring to-
episodes.
I'm referring to these droids.
So I can do the noodles.
These are the droids that Emperor
No mustard.
Palpatine made in replace of the B1, in replace of all the droids, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because since they're like supposed to be like, because since they're actually supposed to be droids that can actually kill.
Hey, Poke.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, hi Motherly. I am streaming, by the way.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I realize that.
Okay,
Yeah, I hope you enjoy your stream. No.
but
No, how could you?
yeah, no. Every single bit of Star Wars I've ever watched, I've seen Star Wars episodes 1 through what 7? I watched Star Wars episodes 1 through 7. I've watched Solo, and then I watched the Gennady Tartakovsky Clone Wars and the Clone Wars movie.
Oh.
And I played the N64 game. Like forever, that used to be canon, but is no longer, that Rogue One was based off of.
No, I need to switch. I'm gonna switch to another app. I don't know which one I want to switch to.
Okay, I got a voice redeem. Okay, Madam Yorktown. You know what? That one isn't that bad. Okay, I'll do that one. I've come for your quarters. Or I could do it more like, I've come for your quarters. I don't know. I don't know what direction you want me to take that, but there you go. Autobots, roll out. Anyway.
What's so I'm just gonna open up the Jurassic Park. The Jurassic Park world.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I might want to open up a new instance so I can't invite anyone.
Oh. You want me to send you guys to Jurassic, or do you want to, what's going on? Want me to change
no,
the
I just,
instance or something?
Yeah, I gotta go join off someone that's I'll be back though
Oh, okay.
because I request some.
It sounds good. Yo, it's like, it's all pixely. I like it. Frog in a car. He's driving places. Gotta go do frog business. That was like one of my favorite like completionist bits.
Understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, but yeah. Need to hold on, I need to hit next. Okay. My brain was not ready for Blink 182 apparently. They were like interrupting my thoughts. But yeah, no. I really want to go to Japan. I think I should I really should go ahead and like put my like plan together and pitch it to people, because like I learned a bunch of stuff when I was like looking into how to go to a trip there for like cheaper. Like there's a bunch of little secrets, and if you plan it, you can even do like you can even go ahead and do stuff like the like capsule hotels, but like they have a type of hotel in Japan that is super common and popular, where it's essentially it is for businessmen, and they give you the floor beds, like the futons, and so instead of and it's so cheaper. It is like and it has no like occupation limit, or the occupation limit is like 15. It's like a lot of people, and they give you a big room, and I'm like, that seems so convenient for like at least a significant number of nights if you were to go with like a group of friends to make it cheap. You know, but yeah, and then there's also like you could also go stay in like love hotels, and although they don't let groups stay in love hotels, you would need to be. They also don't let people of the same gender stay in love hotels. So, because they're a little bit most of the time. So you kind of have to. So love hotels wouldn't really be a good option, probably. But another idea is capsule hotels, because they're like $8 a night. Like I said, there's a whole bunch, like a huge list of cool things that you can do to like make a trip to Japan really cheap. Really? How odd. Yeah, hi Cell. Welcome in. How are you? Like, everyone's here. I'm streaming. It's fine. Yo, actually, Cell, how do you feel about like maybe not this year, or maybe even next year, but how do you feel about planning like a Japan trip as like a group, instead of TwitchCon, or in addition to? Lakota said that they want to do it. I have actually done a bunch of work before on like a potential Japan trip for people that I would only have to go update prices. I'll think about it. Yeah, we got one yes, one maybe. Because like, imagine how fun like a whole group Japan trip would be. Like, I'd be hype about that. So like I said, not this year, maybe like next year or something. We could like plan on it or something. That'd be like I said, that's my thoughts on it. Just as an idea.
It doesn't your feet though. That's a bit of a giveaway.
Hi, Bongo.
Oh, hi, Cell. Look at it. Hello.
Hello. I like your avatar.
thank you. Also, you're on your tippy toes again.
Yeah, no, all of my models are broken. I don't know how to fix them at this point. It's something
That's fair.
it's something I'd have to go do in Blender, and I kind of just want to get a new VR chat model anyway, so it's like, why bother? Hope you guys have fun. Yeah!
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go, man.
But yeah.
Life.
Fair. Also, why Spooky shooting?
I don't know. I think
Why
they're
Spooky
just
do you want?
I think they're just playing with their model.
Let me go handle them real quick.
Oh god, the Doritos got a crowbar!
Dorito bag! Oh my god.
You know what? Let's see if I can just get them in the background in a good spot. But yeah. Wow, they're like really going. You know, no, let's get up close. Why am I like keeping my distance? Like it's a real gun. Alright. Coconut. What? Coconut up the butt. What in the coconut? You just have like tons of guns.
Yeah.
Just,
Ultra kill.
Spooky being, you know.
Oh, is that from?
Jesus, is that a nuclear device?
Can you
Have
not
you
shove
never
the
played
pill in
Ultra
front of
Kill?
us?
Wait, is that from Ultra Kill?
Yes.
Yes, this is a yes. It's
I can
basically
actually
just
do a blood
a
punch.
booth
I can
model
actually do
that
a
has
blood
most of
punch
the
shotgun.
ultra kill stuff. And yes, he actually shotgun parried. Like fucking hell.
Hi.
I didn't think you could
I've
do
heard a
that.
bunch of stuff about Ultra Kill, but I've never actually like played it.
Sal, play
I would
Ultra.
recommend it.
Sal, I dare you to play Ultra Kill now. It's a really good game. I need to play it.
In me?
They added it to Indie Cross, the animated series.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they ended the last episode with a guy from Ultra Kill,
Hey, is that okay? So
or the newest episode.
It's Rusk.
okay, so Rusk with V1 parts, and I'm trying to recognize if that's actually the arm or if it's just a robotic generic arm.
But die.
I'm sure.
Wasn't chilly heat wave.
Yeah, no.
Actually,
Nacho cheese.
I'll take
Nacho cheese too?
thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, here's nacho cheese.
Honestly, if you haven't seen Indie Cross, you guys should totally watch Indie Cross. Indie Cross was super cool. It's like a animated series of
Delicious.
Want some Mountain Dew?
video games.
I'm sure.
You've activated the strap card.
Ah, why you fit? No, not like Jesus.
Did you know they made like? Did you know they made Mountain Dew flavored Doritos and Doritos flavored Mountain Dew?
Oh.
Ah, yes, Doritos.
Yeah, those are like real products that they sold for like a time.
Yeah, because they also have Gabriel in here as well.
Huh.
Wait, actually Gabriel or is it like oh, that guy, okay.
Yo, Gritty Goose. God, they keep hearing sounds and then I'm curious every time I go to leave.
I think
I'm telling Yakuza, how do you do?
I mean,
But yeah, but yeah, boy. Wait, did they update this world? That's new over there. But yeah, Boy. Man, I feel like I need to do more just chatting streams. I'm always like, I always feel like I'm just struggling to talk. Do you wanna be my boyfriend? Due to the movie that we've already seen. Oh, it's from the other map that I like, the other beach map, but that one's in the day. That's kind of sick, actually. I like that. Also, they have a hot spring that's attached to the ocean. I feel like that would be terrible. Anyway. New area. I'll remember that and I'm gonna walk back. But yeah, but yeah, no, it's but yeah, the worst part about all the like money issues I've been having is that all of my like cool like Selvion all my cool Selvion projects, like stuff like getting the body pillow made for you guys, because you're not the first person to request a body pillow, Madam Yorktown. So like just getting cool stuff for you guys, or like little projects to like release on YouTube and stuff. All of that is stuff that's like been like super put back because of like money issues. So like, yeah. Yeah. Do. All right. Yeah.
Here, they went to currently join someone else. The person invited me to go with them. I don't know why. So
Okay.
Okay.
they invited me to, in my words.
Anyway, conversation. But yeah. I really hope I actually can go to TwitchCon this year. Like, essentially, if I can get a job before the end of summer, I might be able to figure out TwitchCon. Well, like a second job. Why? But yeah, no, we had so many games we were gonna play. I might actually try to see how well my PC runs with VR chat. Doing a VR chat stream, maybe, like. But yeah, we're gonna be doing VR for a while. So expect at least a couple times a week I'll pop on to make sure you guys remember that I'm alive and exist. And we'll do VR. Yo, actually, wait. I tried the new Sprite tea. The new Sprite tea is so good. I think it is my favorite like Sprite product I've ever had. I'm not a big fan of Sprite, honestly. Like, I think, I'll be honest, Sprite's never been like my favorite soda, but somehow like mixing Sprite with iced tea was such a like an amazing thing. I really hope they don't get rid of it. They will though, and you know they will. But I hope it's at least like a recurring summer thing, like Sprite cranberry. Cause like I want to go buy a case of it or something. Like I actually like I said, I really liked it. Ever I got to do. But yeah, but like some good boy. What else have I been up to? Bye. God, I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna turn music down a little. But yeah, we had so many like games planned. I have so many plans that are like just permanently on hold. I actually think I think I've actually like I've had plans so on hold for such a long time that I think I've forgotten about them. You know what I mean? I think I've forgotten more plans than I've actually followed through on. Why? Hi, why? Hi, Lorano. Welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I always wanted to learn how to skateboard. Like that was always a big thing that I always wanted to learn. But I think I've missed the boat for learning how to skateboard. I feel like adults don't learn how to skateboard. You know what I mean? Still on the beach. Yeah, we hanging out on the beach. We have other people here too. We got Pokey and Dala and yeah, but we got like Pokey and Dala and Mac and Aura was here before. Hold on. Mia. Oh wait, Motherly's here too. When did Motherly get here? All right. We can go say hi to Pokey. Hold on. Dirtbag. Pokey is up on the like big rock up here. Hold on. I don't see Stinky Elf. Okay. And
It's literally fan art, but why am I not
So,
surprised?
and because of that,
oh wait.
people currently took it to currently be.
No, Pokey went over here. Hold on. Pokey's right over here.
I'll suffer. Also, I'm a goober.
Pokey.
Can you
Lorano
see
says
what?
hi.
Hi, Lorano.
Yeah. Wait, it's all the are you streaming right now?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Everyone just kind of started joining me. You're fine. It's a big world. I can, you know what I mean.
I joined this goober. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Also,
Feel free to hang out. I'll just be over somewhere else. But yeah, yeah, see, Pokey. Everyone just kind of joined on me. I think everyone kind of assumed I was just hanging out, so. But that's fine. It's like when's the last time I did a VR chat stream? Honestly, I think Lorano, I think the VR chat stream you joined in on and hung out with me on, I think that was the last time I streamed VR chat. I never stream VR chat, so yeah, that was like forever ago. You know, I actually took that VOD and I went to or good night, Mac. I actually took that VOD and I went to take and edit the whole like rant about like the plot of Kingdom Hearts and turn that into a YouTube video. And I never ended up doing it, but we kept it for a long time. I kept it for a long time all cut out to get edited more. I really should have just finished that, actually. That would have been a good YouTube video. But yeah. This is a song that feels like it really fits the environment, actually. Oh wait, no, that's back the way we came. Yeah. You know, I actually got on a big kick for tiki drinks at one point. Like, I was super obsessed with, like, I really just wanted to, like, go to a tiki bar. Because I tried to collect these Geeky Tiki's Marvel, like, tiki mugs. And it's of Marvel characters, like, as like, tiki totem guys and They were like big tiki mugs for you to make like tiki drinks in, like Mai Tais and stuff. And I bought some, and I have a bunch of these. Like I have way too many of these. Before they started releasing them so quickly, I would have never been able to keep up with Marvel or any of them, any of the collections they were doing. They went from a thing that was like in waves that you could very feasibly collect to Funko Pops, where they were having like 5 or 6 waves at a time. And that was such a bummer. But yeah, no, it's but after I started buying a bunch of those, because I always like that tiki tropical island vibe. We were already talking about that earlier. I got in like this quest to go to a tiki bar, and I went to the worst tiki bar ever. They were just a regular bar with tiki drinks, but they were labeled on Google Maps as a tiki bar. But it was, like I said, I got really obsessed with tiki drinks. I was always trying to make them. I did a New Year's party where I was like making people tiki drinks. But that was also back when I would drink alcohol anyway. Because I'm not supposed to drink alcohol. I have a medical condition that makes it so you're not supposed to drink alcohol. So I stopped drinking alcohol. So I don't really drink alcohol much anymore. I keep it like as minimum as possible. I usually do the other thing, the other substance that people use for stuff like that, because I don't have any things against it. But it's more just like a replacement for the other thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it's fun. Yeah, no, but went on a big quest, went to an actual tiki bar. It was so boring. Honestly, that's something I've noticed a lot nowadays with just like anytime anybody like does a thing with a theme, they just don't want to bother with the theme. They're just like, it's the thing. You know what I mean? It's like it reminds me of when I was in school and I was like, look at all these cool bands. And then you look at the bands are like, the bands, they don't like have a costume or anything for like how they look. They just show up in a t-shirt and jeans, like the casualification of everything. Like everyone just like no one wants to have like a show. Nobody wants like a theme restaurant, or it seems like we're actively getting rid of stuff like that. Like but then I'm like all in on like stuff like Rainforest Cafe. You know what I mean? I want like a ton of those kind of places everywhere. Just themed restaurants and, you know, experiences, stuff that's like fun and sort of like video game style fantasy, but real life. You know what I mean? Like that is the kind of thing I live for. I'm all about like themed stuff. I think that stuff is really cool. Like at one point I really had this idea for like a 1950s style in like alien invasion, like retro movie style restaurant, and it was like supposed to be like a fast food chain, but I know that's like a little bit on the side note, but it was like a fast food chain, and it was called Invaders, and it was like I said, like alien invasion themed, but like 50s also. So everything was like chrome and cow colored and like red, and then like the milkshakes would come in like cups shaped like with the lid shaped like it was a UFO with a tractor beam. And like that was like a whole idea I wanted to do. I am way too ADHD with even my own stuff. I will sit and make plans and ideas for things, and like I'll just be like, yeah, and then I never like give up on any of my ideas ever, and I just put them all in a book, and I'm like, yeah, that is cool, I should do that. and I treat all of my ideas, no matter how dumb, as like super serious. That is the kind of being Cell is. Yeah. But, yeah. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of starting to lean towards maybe we should wrap up stream. I know it's a little bit short, but I kind of feel like I'm a little bit out of practice and with streaming VR, and I kind of feel like I'm like a lot of people joined me, and I don't think they knew I was gonna be streaming, so I think they're all just hanging out, and I don't want to like sit and bother people. And also, I only slept like 3 hours, so I might go and I might wrap up stream here actually. A little bit short, but like I said, I'm stuck doing VR for a while, so we will probably be doing this again real soon. So anyway, I hope you all had a cell of a time. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, Bongo.
Hello.
But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. If you would love to help me out like dramatically, you could donate to get me the new microphone, but no pressure if you can't. I appreciate you just being here, hanging out with me. Remembering that I exist when I can't stream the way I was going. But check out the social medias with exclamation point socials. Code Salvion10 at checkout with Advanced GG gets you 10% off, and I get 10% of the remainder. Also, Discord, exclamation point Discord, all that kind of stuff. All right, I hope you all had a wonderful night. Like I said, hopefully next time will be a little bit better. Like I said, I'm running on like no sleep, and I noticed that I was kind of struggling to come up with stuff to talk about anyway. So we're gonna wrap up. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh wait. Bye-bye.